Hello everybody. In this video, we will just discuss next control statement, that is for control statement in Python. So for is also iterative control statement. So as I said in my previous video, when to use iterative control statement whenever same task, if you want to repeat multiple times unless and until a specific condition will not become false, then in such situation we can use iterative control statement. Okay, so while is first iterative control statement and for is next iterative control statement from Python. So whatever task that you can perform using while, same task, rather all those tasks you can perform by using for. Okay, so now let us discuss here one example of for control statement. Again, suppose I want to display a number from 0 to suppose 9. Okay, using for control statement. Then how to write a code here for this? See, here we have to write for. Here we have to write any variable name. Okay, so I'm writing variable name as I. You can write any variable name, and here we have to use one keyword, that is, and then we have to use one inbuilt function, that is range function, and for that I'm passing here parameter as 10. Okay, I will explain meaning of this particular statement. Initially let me write code. Okay, and then I am printing value of I. Okay, so that's it. See here, what I have done is, initially I have written for control statement. Okay, then I'm writing one, I have written one variable. You can write any variable name here. I have written name as I, and then I have used one keyword in, and then we use one inbuilt function, that is a range function. Okay, so range is what? It is an inbuilt function available in Python. So what is use of range is, range function will decide how many times this for will iterate. Okay, so here for range I have passed value as a 10. Its meaning is what? This for loop will iterate 10 times, and by default value of I will start with 0. By default value of I will start with 0. If you write range function like this, see, there are some other forms of range are also available. Here I am just discussing basic form. Further forms we will discuss in our subsequent video. So if I write this range in this way, range 10, then its meaning is what? 10 times this for loop will iterate, and initial starting value of this I will become 0. Means total iteration will be 10, but the value of I will start with 0. So initially value of I will be 0, then it will print 0. Then for next iteration it will become 1. Then it will just check 1 less than 10. 1 less than 10. Yes, true. Will print 1. Then 2 less than 10. Again, here we have not written condition. This point is very important. See, in other programming languages we have to write a condition here. Okay, for how many times, just like in our previous video, in while loop also we have written condition like while n less than equal to 10. So that type of condition is not required in case of for. So that will be done automatically by using range function. So what I said, how this range function will be executed? By default initial value of this variable will become 0 if you are using range function. Okay, and then by default automatically this function will check whether 0 less than 10. Yes, true. If true, come inside, will print value of I as 0. Then again control will be on for, and by default increment will be done by 1 in I. So new I will become 1. 1 less than 10, true, come inside, will print value of I as 1. Then again increment by I. Here I have not written I is equal to I plus 1. Then also automatically, because of this range function, increment will be done by 1. So new value of I will become 2. 2 less than 10, true, will print I as 2. So just like this, when value of I will become 9, 9 less than 10, true, come inside, it will just print value of I as 9. And then again 1 will be added in I, so new value of I will become 10. And then automatically it will check whether 10 less than 10, false. When that condition false, it will just stop execution. So what output we are expecting here? Here if you are writing 10, then actually numbers will be printed from 0 to 9. Okay, so let me show you output. See here, it has printed number from 0 to 9. So the point that you have to remember in this case is, because of this range function, whenever you are using this range function, at that time default value of I, initial default value of I will become 0 and default increment will be done by 1. Okay, so here instead of 10, if I write 20, what will happen? 20 times this will iterate, but first it will start with 0. That's why we'll get number from 0 to 19. See here, we are getting number from 0 to 19. Okay, so I hope you are getting this point. That's all for this video. Stay tuned for further updates.